didn't know they were like the FBI.
No.
They're holding information in there now that I am so intrigued in because they can't tell us.
But that's what I thought you go to a library for, is for information. Like if you need homework.
Herbie and Josh, K-Rock 955.
We've had a very interesting day today. We've actually found out stuff we didn't realise about our local libraries.
Yes.
Because we're doing a show prep, got in here and we found some content. There's this crazy story of a lady in the States who is actually a wanted felon. For 21 years she's been wanted because she hasn't returned a VHS.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, she actually didn't return.
I've said this so many times. Surely there is a cap on the amount of money. Like once you rack up the cost of replacing it, surely that's where you just stop. Bang.
It's clean. But so she's freaked out.
I don't think you need to go to jail.
Exactly. I don't think you should either. But she only figured out she was trying to change her license, and we thought, well, that's quite interesting. 21 years, long time to have something overdue.
Surely they could have tracked it down by then.
You'd think so. Honestly, obviously not that many people wanted Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, that's right.
But it got you and I thinking because, yes, VHS stores, they're not a big thing anymore. But what is a thing where you can still rent something and you have to return it is libraries.
And especially because now that you can go back to libraries. Because remember, you couldn't for a while during the pandemic. So now you
libraries
can go back
have
in and
so much. They've got DVDs, they've got audiobooks. Their variety is crazy. I love a good library.
Love a library.
And you and I thought, well, why don't we try and find out locally, have we got any felons amongst Geelong and the Surf Coast?
Not even felons, just what was the recorded highest fine? What have you got at the moment that's a fine?
Are you still hunting down Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone because little Jimmy rented it out years ago?
Hasn't come back, It's 10 years and we'd be like, oh, wow, that's a long time.
So straight up we called Geelong Library.
Yeah, just the local one here. Yep.
And no luck. They don't really tell you much.
No.
Very tight lips.
Well, they put us on hold for a while.
Yes.
To talk about it. And then,
Yeah, and we thought, okay, well,
surely they're going to give us something.
They said, no, sorry, we can't give you any answer. We can't tell you anything.
So then we called Torquay.
And they said, we're all part of a big chain. Yeah. So you've got to go to the top.
So does that mean they were all working together and they could, they were just like, oh, here, it's Herbie and Josh trying to call another library?
It could have been, but I also was more shocked at how strict and tight they were. I know when I've been to a library in the past, especially when you're a young girl and you go to school, you get told to be quiet in libraries.
Yeah, they're a strict place. Everyone's
just didn't
respectful.
know they were like the FBI.
No.
They're holding information in there now that I am so intrigued in because they can't tell us.
But that's what I thought you go to a library for, is for information. Like if you need to work something out, you go to the library. No deal. Herbie and Josh.
Herbie and Josh, K-Rock 955.